it's normal player guy, and hey, guess what? I'm doing this one in advance. So this is LR Cell, first form LR Cell. He's having an easy A, guess what? That's happening. Right, yeah, so the current campaign coming out now, we have any moment now, any day now rather, is Super 17, and with it there are several easy A's. There's one for Cursor or Carousel, whatever his name is, from Tournament of Power. Physical 17 from Tournament of Power, and of course LR Cell Prime Battle LR. So we're going to focus on this guy. So let's have a look. So he has his Easy A from his Easy A campaign, and he looks pretty jazzy. So let's have a look. Artificial life forms, 4 key, 130% across the board. So not bad. Not, I wouldn't say usable, but it is in some capacity. If you were looking for outside difficult events, you could still run this, right? So 30% to stats and recovers 15% HP. That's nice. And he's 18 key, 30% to stats, and lowers attack and defense. Greatly lowers. Greatly lowers is a 30% debuff for 3 turns. That's actually pretty huge in events where that's necessary. So like Extreme Super Battle Road in particular would feel this a bit more than say Super Battle Road, but again, could be really nice. So yeah, it's actually overall not a badly designed unit. So let's have a look. 2 key, 60% at the start of turn. Let's have a look. Okay, an additional 60% to stats when facing only one enemy. An additional 2 key up to 6 and defense 20% up to 60 with each super attack performed. Okay. So when key is 18 or more, you get an additional 60% attack, guaranteed an additional normal that has a 30% chance of becoming a super attack, and if the enemy is attack down or defense down, you are guaranteed a crit. So it does a lot. So when your key is 18 or more, this entire bit is all depending whether you get 18 key, which you can get with each super attack performed because you build up. Okay, so when key is 18, so what you get the massive attack, guaranteed normal, then you get guaranteed crit depending on what you're in. And you actually do that on yourself. No. Possible. It depends whether or not you can actually apply that effect on yourself. So your own 18 key greatly lowers attack and defense. So if that applies upon your own, then yeah, that would mean additionals. So theoretically, you get your 18 key and you lower the attack and defense. You're guaranteed an additional normal, which has a 30% chance to become a super attack. Okay, so that's 2 super attacks. And then you will actually probably trigger that, and you'll probably get a crit if that happens because of this. In fact, you're guaranteed a crit no matter what. So these normals will become a crit because you've already lowered their own defense and then your hidden potential system. So you could triple super, but from your 18, any attacks after the 18 key in the turn will become crits because it's applied. So that's nice. Of which you're getting 30% and you're healing. So that's actually quite nice. So he's rocking Flea, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Attack of the Clones, Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. So these in particular will be key in order to get to 18 key in particular. I mean, having Big Bad Bosses, Legendary Power, right, that's going to be pretty nice. And these give stats. So, I mean, you're looking at 10% at level 10 there, which is actually not too bad. You think 10% with 25%, that's actually not too bad at all. So what? Androids, Transformation Boost, Time Travelers, Artificial, Android Cell Saga, Target Goku, Power Absorption, Sworn Enemies, and Worldwide Chaos. Personally, I wouldn't have thought this would be a sworn enemy, but I guess it's a sworn enemy of Trunks, so hey, why not? So let's have a look. Rocking in, and it's fair to say this is 100% because it's completely free to play. Defense is looking really decent, actually. That is actually not bad. The only downside is it's only 60%. You can get a 120% attack and defense, but you gotta be against one enemy, which is probably more like 50% of the game. So this might look pretty smart, but it all depends on whether or not you're against 1 or 2 people, right? So that's not too bad. And then you will build up with each super attack performed. And the problem is there is an additional built in, but it's additional normal. So you're only getting 30% to have a chance at having a super attack, and only that will come in when you got 18 key. So it's kind of like LR Beast Gohan, LR Enraged Gohan from the new year, right? Physical Enraged Gohan builds up with each super attack performed, but he has no additionals built in. So it's completely reliant on his hidden potential system. At least this, depending if you get 18 key, you have a chance. There's a chance. And then you got your hidden potential system, sure, but it kind of all depends. So there is a little bit of wonkiness to him, but yeah. Let's have a look what he had prior, because I mean he had some stats, but it's the older one where he had numbers. He legitimately might have been. No, he's not. No, so I don't know why they're doing this. I think they're doing this on purpose because he might have been like the last LR to come out before they started transforming these into actual percentage stats. But you see, like Tien is one of the more recent ones, and Krillin, and they only have this, right, which is pretty ridiculous. So they're obviously doing this intentionally so they can transfer this. But this 20,000 to stats is the equivalent of 60%. Obviously, they can't really go too much more because, well, they don't want it to be the best. He might just be the best first form cell, period, which is interesting. Nonetheless, he's got a pretty decent link set and rocking in with 16,000 defense, 17,000 attack and some really stupidly high HP. Honestly, can possibly be great heals. So, whether or not you get the 18 or 12 key, you're going to only get 30%. 12 key is more value as you can recover HP, but there's some difficult content where you can apply this buff. That's great. If you do get the 18 key, you guarantee crit on every single additional attack, so that's nice. So what is his best partners? Let's have a look. Let's have what we're rocking here. So best partner appears to be these four. So probably this one because you can get LR, right? LR power, shocking speed, big bad bosses, and messenger from the future. So nice attacks. What's that? 10, 35. Okay, so just that, and then 15%. So you can get 50% attack on super attack, and you're getting what, 5%. So you're getting 30% defense, 30% X. Honestly, that's what I mean. Big bad bosses is just so insane that you're triggering 25%. Now imagine having this prior to supering. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? But yeah, these will share pretty well. They're on an extreme worldwide chaos. Androids, time travelers, right? That could be pretty decent. Why are they sharing with this? Attack of the Clones, right? Yeah, Attack of the Clones. So what does Attack of the Clones do? You have two key. It is actually a key link, so that's nice. He is, what is he? Actually, no, he's good. Because isn't he the 50% for Extreme class? For Monotype Extreme? So he could be great if you have him for Super Battle Road. And of course, this guy, he stacks. He's also got Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit. Actually, what you're getting, 25, 30. You're actually getting 35% extra little bits from this. You don't get as much attack from LR Power, but you're getting a smidge more defense. And this guy is a stacking unit. And he's also a World Tournament unit. He's actually pretty legitimately great on a tremendous amount of teams. The previous two we looked at, obviously, you could rock on Monotype, Super Battle Road, and actually this could be a legitimate option. I've just uploaded all my videos for these, and honestly, perhaps I should have used the caliber of these three, because these are all great. I mean, this cell is capable in Super Battle Road Monotype, even as he is at the moment. But it looks like the new one, the more recent one, Big Bad Boss, Attack of the Clones. So you are getting key. So the fact that you need 18 key, you can legitimately still get it. Between Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit, Attack of the Clones, you can legitimately get it, right? I mean, you're still going to get some, so you will be able to prop them up. So not bad, absolutely not bad. In terms of LR Cell, you are not giving key, but you will be able to trigger half of his other links in terms of his raw stat links, right? Because this is pure attack and defense. That's pretty nice. Does he get anything in particular? No, it remains the same. Let's have a look. This guy is pretty decent for Extreme Class Cell Saga, and you're getting pure stats. Oh no, key. So yeah, having that Messenger of the Future and Attack of the Clones can legitimately help out. Beyond the cells, let's have a look. Who could you legitimately run? Well, you see artificial life forms, so what? Yeah, okay, there's a key link in there. Big bad bosses. Let's see. Yeah, fine. Shattering the Limit, sure. You can get time travelers in there. Hmm. Yeah, okay, fine. So you can prop up some people when it comes to like the artificial life forms. So that might be plausible. So fair enough. So altogether, probably going to be quite limited to anyone that includes a cell. So yes. So this is the event. So the event is entirely free to play, and the event in the people you need to use also are entirely free to play. And here is the campaign details. So the people you need to use all are from this. In fact, does it tell us? Yeah, it tells us here. So all of these are free to play. All of these have also had their EZAs and have done by a significant margin, with the most recent one being the Super Strike Android 16, right? The only one on this which doesn't make sense is this guy, because these are a Goku family support, and maybe all of them but him are all Vegeta family, which this particular unit is a Vegeta family support. So you can imagine these being fantastic, and this guy probably being the number one, right? He's going to be the damage dealer. He'll be a Stone Wall because he has extra damage reduction against tech, and the LR might just be pretty decent on their own. Honestly, the only weird one is this guy. But all of these are from here, and it starts off with the LR. So yeah, this is another prime battle you could legitimately do. I don't know if this is just, I don't know if this is all of the certain characters. If this is all of the certain characters, then you don't have to do this. But it's another one. So let's see. These definitely are, because these drop the Goku family support, the Vegeta family support, the easy A's for them. This one will drop the Int Trunks, and of course you have the easy A for the Int Trunks. And who else is on there? Sorry, we have Super, and then of course you just need to do the Super Strike. So yeah, so all the relevant ones are here, and all the easy relevant easy A's are currently out. So for free to play players, get to grinding, because yeah, for free to play players, I really doubt that you'll probably get the bonus for this, because the bonus for having this done is you get an additional 10 stones and 3 Kais, meaning you can get a total of 30 stones and 10 Kais. You get this period. And this, by the way, there's no timer. You'll get this from however long it takes you. So you'll get 7 of your Kais back. You'll get pretty much all of your orbs refunded, and you'll get 20 stones, right? So that's fine. So that's pretty decent. So yeah, but of course, if you manage to do it, then that's fine. If you're able for free to play and newer players to do this, for fresh players able to get this, that's 10 stones and 3 Kais to you. But you're probably then in a situation where these probably have the there'll be a lot of people who don't bother with this, or don't bother with this, or maybe have them easy A but not at SA15. Now would be a good chance to get them to 25 respectively, and 15 respectively, and again 25, because this guy's going to be your main hitter for all of this. I mean, being propped up with this guy for support could probably one shot the normal stage, never mind the super. So yeah, so that's going to what's going to be coming up. So altogether, pretty decent. I quite like this unit. The only real downside, as I say, is the fact that he builds up with super attacks, and also you've got to be against one enemy. But outside of that, it's pretty decent. I like the fact that you can get guaranteed crits in this. That's pretty smart. But yeah, and it's completely free to play, and it's actually you honestly a legitimate unit coming in with high defense. So most of the difficult content, or most content you will face, will be against an individually enemy, which means that you will probably get all of this. And remember, all of this is not strictly needed. Essentially, all of this basically means you get an additional attack and you just guarantee a crit, but that's it. So yeah, okay, that's going to be it. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty great, but I mean, it's could be better, but it's only free to play, so it's good for what it is. But let me know what you think, if you think it's rubbish or not. But hey, until the next time, thank you very much.